Okay, what we have here is a 1955 MG Magnet Series ZA. And as you can see, the poor girl has been in the garage since 1975. Dennis is working on the inside, and we've taken the head and the valves off of the engine. It has a 1500 cc engine, but which is going to be working on. It has a battery. We put a new battery in it, and when we put the battery in it, we tested it. When we put the battery in it, the lights work, the running lights work, the turn signal works, the horn works, and the windshield wipers work. This is the hood to the 1955 MG that we took off, and otherwise known as the bonnet. You can see we went to a British car show, and they say that this vehicle is a survivor vehicle, meaning that it's survivable. You can see the steering wheel's a bit messed up, but it can be repaired or replaced. The dash has a wooden dashboard. It has wood on the side panels. The inside doesn't look too bad. It has room for 4 to 5 people, and the headliner is still intact, which is remarkable. It's missing, but we can find that. Here's the back of it. And the trunk opens, or the boot. So Dennis is working on this in his spare time, generally in the winter. Spring, summer, and fall, he's pretty busy. Okay, we are recording the landscaping on Blackhawk Drive at Lou and Dennis's house. And you can see the Japanese maple. And I don't remember what this thing is. And now you can see the lamp post with some pretty flowers on it. And here's our ornamental grass. Oh, that was a clematis. Here's our ornamental grass, and in the middle there's some real pretty Hawaiian flowers. That's not the official name, but I don't know what it's called. And then you can see our other pretty flowers. At our house. And we have some ornamental grass in the back. It's kind of like a zebra grass. And some primrose. And a new pink rose bush. And here's some other roses, but I think they need to be deadhead because it looks like they're kind of spent. but they're coming. Here's some other pretty flowers. We have different things in bloom at different times. These guys, I think, are brown-eyed Susans. They're getting ready to pop out. And then back behind there is some yellow flowers. Oh, they're daylilies, yellow daylilies. And then these guys are pretty cool. We do have some bees, but bees we like because they're pollinators and they help the flowers. And here's some more daylilies. And coneflowers are getting ready to pop out, but they're not out yet. And here's some more ornamental grass. And then I've got some mums that are kind of scraggly right there, but they're doing okay. And then here's the front of the house. And we've got some boxwoods, shrubs. And back there is a fruitless grapevine, meaning it has no grapes. And then here's some more. You can see the big bees are really liking this. And here's some more flowers. This is on the south side of the house. And this tree is a magnolia. And this year everything's done real well because of the rain. And then over here by this old tree, we've got some more daylilies right there. Now we're on the southeast corner of the house. And here's our big maple tree. And here is a wishing well that Dennis made. And down here is a septic leach field that we've turned to try to make it a little prettier with a bird bath that we had from the house on Elizabeth Street and some potted flowers, and we bought some red rocks. And this, I had tulips and daffodils in it. Of course they're spent, and now I'm trying to grow some other flowers, some zinnias, but it looks like the rabbits have tried to eat and have eaten the majority of our sunflowers. So we'll see if we get any sunflowers. And then this is the big tree, maple tree. And that's how close we are to Black Hawk Park, which has walking trails in it. And over here we are on the east side of the house. And we've got some more ornamental grass. And I had some iris. And then we have another bush. I don't remember the name of it, but we've got a oak leaf hydrangea. It's doing real well this year because it likes the water from the rain. We have some Shasta daisies that are getting ready to pop out. And back in the back is some lamb's ear. And a different type of daylily. They're just now coming out. And Dennis, there's a little bench in there that Dennis made. Now we're on the north side of the house. And I have several varieties of of hostas, several different varieties of hostas. And this is a little Henry plant. More hostas and a stilbe. We have to watch what plants we buy because the deer eat them. And then getting ready to pop out are some black-eyed Susans. And back in the back there is some coneflowers that are getting ready to come out. And you can see the blue gazing ball. That was Grandpa Ray's gazing ball that he had in his yard that he liked. And more ornamental grass. And this is wisteria that has no flowers because it's real close to the patio. And that would bring bees, so we don't want that. And that's a different variety of coral bell there, and a kind of a chartreuse green one back there. And this is a burning bush, but of course now the leaves are green. We're on the north side of the house. And this is kind of like a sedum, but I don't remember the name exactly. More ornamental grass. We've got some mint right here. And we've got a real pretty rose bush. And then we have some oat grass, and the heads they haven't popped up on it yet. And here's some more daylilies. And I think these back here are called Jacob's ladders. And more hostas, more hosta, daylily. And back here, we're on the north side by the patio and the back porch. And I've got a hanging fern and hummingbird feeder. We have one hummingbird because he chases all the others away. And right here is a hosta. I call it an elephant ear hosta. That came from Grandma Charlotte's house. And then here's a little memory bench in memory of Grandma Charlotte. And then Grandma Sandra gave me these flowers there, but I don't know the name of them. Then we have some astilbe. And back here is some, they call it wild ginger. And then we've got more Jacob's ladder. And here is our dogwood tree. And this gives you a little different view of our landscaping. And now we're on the north side of the house. And here's some, I think they're snowball hydrangeas. And a fern. The fern came from Grandma Sandra's woods. And then we have lily of the valley. And then I have, this is a lilac, supposed to be a bush. Of course, it's finished blooming. And now we're on the west side of the house. And getting ready to pop out is some bee balm. And of course the bees and the hummingbirds like it. Some more sedum. This is, I forget what this is. And then I had some lilacs and another kind of bush. And here is a concrete basket that was at Grandma Charlotte's house. And of course the garage attached to the house. And we come over here to the Japanese maple that's being watched over by St. Francis, who's the patron saint of animals. And some more hostas. And I forget what these flowers are called, but they look pretty. And back here you can see some more hostas and ornamental grass. And then if you walk over here by the new garage, you can see Tim made a license plate flower out of old license plates. And then we have some more shrubs. More shrubs. Walking around the new garage. And I created kind of a woodland, because this is shade. These are all shade plants, but they're forms of hostas. These guys have really grown this year. Here's some more hostas. We're on the north side in the shade. And now we've come on the west side of the new garage. And I don't remember what this plant is, but it's pretty. And then this is a nettle. It's called a nettle shrub. So that's about all we got growing around here for today. And here's our pine trees on the west side of the house by the neighbor. And down by the mailbox is some more daylilies. And that's about all we have. Oh, and here's Lehman's commuter car and the new garage. That's it.